Hello, Gemini. Welcome to the Power of Three in your general monthly reading for September 2025. You see it in the title. It's your who, where, and when. So it's a little longer because there's a deck for each one of those. There's a deck for who, where, and one for when. So we're doing the three lines, 3 of 3 this month. So quick announcement. Nobody's interested so far. I hate to be negative about it, but I've been offering everybody this month, if they're interested, to leave me in a comment. So I understand that you're interested in showing up for a live video, either about the state of your province, state, country, whatever, wherever you are, and the future of it, and that sort of thing, like a collective thing. Or if you're interested in looking into like some sort of unsolved mystery, missing person, that kind of thing, we can do both. Um, Whichever one you would be interested in first. So far, nobody's interested. So, Gemini, maybe you can be the first um, to show some interest. Um, I hope. Uh, it will be when I'm done the general, so kind of mid-month, midday, Toronto time. I'd let you know more specifically. I'm just not really getting specific about it because so far nobody's interested. It's getting more gut punching every time I have to make this announcement, but it is what it is. So if you guys don't want to, then I guess you just don't want to. So if you do, I don't even want to tell you what to put. Just be specific in the comments of the video. Okay, this video, a thumbs up or, put live or yes or I'm interested or something so I know that you are interested in showing up. Okay. So also I have the crystal ball. I don't know what it is with this thing. On its own there, but anyway, that's all it's been saying to everybody, and it does say other things. Yes, definitely. So I didn't even get a chance to ask a question because I didn't even get a chance to get it out there. So guess what? I'm going to give you that chance to think of a question that you want to ask, and then we'll see what this thing's got to say. It can be relevant to the reading or whatever. All right, it's energetic. Nobody knows the question but you. So you go ahead now and take a deep breath. I have to put this. No, I'm going to wait. I'm going to put this here so I don't forget. And you go ahead and energetically ask your question, and then we'll see what its response is now that we've given you a chance. You're not going to be able to hear it. I will repeat it. Microphone's not picking it up. Reply hazy. Try again. Take another deep breath. Keep thinking of your question. This is the first time this has happened. My reply is no. So that it may or may not be significant. Everybody else has got a yes, definitely. You've got some confusion there. And then a no. So whether, it's you or maybe you had to think about something or somebody else did. All right, September 2025. Let's see what comes out for the sign of Gemini. Thank you to the Holy Spirit. Fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. All right, your overall energy is coming from the Light Worker Oracle. So I'll be reading you excuse me, the abbreviated message. Thank you to my guides and peeps being here with Gemini, September 2025. For their who, where, and when reading, karmic clearing. Fear not, little flock, For it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. However, see, I feel that it is connected because this thing here gave you an answer when you didn't ask for one. And maybe that happened in your life. Maybe somebody kicked off something out of their mouth that was just an automatic red flag that there was something going on behind your back. Um, this is what I'm getting. You are fast outgrowing a level of consciousness to which are attached particular wounds, issues, and struggles, like things going on behind your back. As you outgrow that consciousness, these issues will release their grip on you. You are receiving divine notice that karmic clearing is taking place through a combination of your own efforts and a spiritual grace from the heart of the divine. It is time for an old wound to be released once and for all. And it might be to do with an inheritance and maybe one that you already know you've been written out of, but it doesn't matter. And it's a 3D inheritance. And let's see how this goes. This is the naughty oracle we're using for the supporting energy, which should kind of narrow in this energy for us. For Gemini, please. Sinister sisters, find your soul tribe. Like it's like karmic clearing. It's like a karmic family. Yeah. Like I said, you see how there's a fuck you behind her back? She's doing the peace sign and somebody's, like, but she's getting like somebody's got it out for you and they're in your family. Okay. Fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. So what this is telling me is more like this is like a will, perhaps, that, you know, you're the person that wrote it, your father, your mother, both your parents together, whatever, grandparents, they intended you to have something, um, to inherit maybe everything. But whether somebody contested that or they, you know, somehow did something that caused the karmic wheel to move, and because you didn't know, you couldn't stop it. And now there's so much confusion, which kind of brings us back to this, right? First, it was it's unclear, ask again, and then the answer was no. But that answer of no, when everybody else in the month has got a yes, kind of connected to this, I feel like, where you're getting a no and you shouldn't be. Okay. So again, if you only resonate with like a part of this, that's fine. Okay. It's very different this month. You would never be able to tell that by the views this month. They're really bad. So um let's see what comes out for Gemini for your who. So this could be related to the overall energy, or this is going to be who's coming towards you in the future, who you're dealing with now. We'll see. Different for everybody. Athlete. This came up with the last reading. Seeker of vitality, exercise, life, strength, speed. So Gemini, this could be you. Maybe you've always been in this energy where your sibling is the opposite. Repairman. Repair, restore, restart, renovate. I feel like this is kind of doubly connected where this is the plan, like whatever it is you're inheriting probably has to be restored. It's probably very, very valuable at the same time. Um, but what else needs to be restored and repaired is the fact that somebody behind your back tried to infiltrate and take something that is yours to inherit. One more. Okay, that's way too many. And I think it's like too many. Oh, this, like, wow. Okay. Three of them here, and I have to take them. Bottom of the deck, player. Socialite of charm, elegance, expert of romance, leisurely life. That's, I feel like, what your sibling is trying to take. They feel like they deserve that life. So we have Ninja, Master of Stealth, Shadow Walker, and Bushadu? I don't know. All right. I'm going to put that up there by the Sinister Sister. We have Captain, Navigator of Destiny, Voyage, Leadership, Decision Making, Objective. So, so this is whoever's in charge of figuring out, I feel, whose destiny this really is, who is destined to inherit this. Security guard, patrol keeper, watchman, service provider. So, like, this is maybe like whoever is like guarding this inheritance until they figure out who's actually supposed to get it. All right, we'll kind of put that like that. Connecting the repairman and the captain. All right, let's see what comes out for the wear for Gemini, September 2025. Under athlete, give us the wear. It's like this athlete's going so fast. Okay, financial center, economic hub, stock market, business district. See, this person, this sinister sister behind your back, has been trying to utilize this inheritance by taking it from and trying to get it. This is what I think is the problem is a see, it's caught up now. It's caught up in this infiltration of figuring out where this is supposed to be, who's right, who's wrong. Seeker of vitality, exercise, life, strength, speed. Um, this is the energy of the karmic clearing. Okay. It's just going to gain momentum because you are 1000% in the right on this. Okay. You are firmly on two solid legs running the race and winning. That's why karmic clearing is here. There is a change. It feels like it's going through a bad, it has to be brought out of this bad place that it's been put in. Ay, repairman, overhead shelter, protective canopy, rooftop views. Repair, restore, restart, renovate. I kind of feel like this is internal as well. As you're going through this process, you're realizing that you're being, fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. The truth is going to come out. Okay, somewhere somebody has the proper documents that show the truth, which is the law. It just takes the security guard, okay? It takes it to be guarded until it can be navigated. The navigator of destiny, right? It's destined to be navigated to you because it was meant for you. Leadership, decision making, objective, okay, with the security guard here guarding it. So you are getting a rooftop view, so to speak, because this ninja has been working behind your back illegally, unlawfully, probably your whole life in little ways. And now this is a very big, significant way. For whatever reason, this sinister sister, it doesn't have to actually be a sister. It could be, like just somebody that it could be a cousin or somebody, see where it's like decisive on who gets it. Because if you would think with sisters, it would be split, it would be equal. But maybe it's a cousin thing that you grew up together, so you're like sisters, but you're technically not. And that's why this technicality is so important. Because even though there was a visual closeness, technically there isn't when it comes to this. It's meant for you and you alone. Overhead shelter, protective canopy, rooftop views. What is meant for you will not be taken away. They can try, but it's not, it won't work out in the end. One more here under the captain with the security guard. We got art exhibition. Sorry, it took my brain there a minute. Creative showcase, curated gallery. See, it's been made to look a certain way, but it isn't that way. It's not art that can just be perceived however this sinister sister feels it should be. It doesn't work that way. And that's what the captain's trying to figure out. He's trying to figure out, okay, with the security guard keeping an eye on it in the meantime, he's trying to figure out which one of those paintings is authentic. See what I'm saying? There's three paintings now, and there should only be one. It's a one true painting that should be hanging there, but somebody's hung three and said, "Well, these are authentic. These are authentic." And now it's up to the captain to figure out what's true and what's not, what's authentic and what's not. And with this, it's to do with an inheritance. Okay, let's get the when. For Gemini, September 2025. Athlete, financial center under athlete. Alpha and Omega. You are free in the choice of the moment because you're in the right. Okay, that's why I said you've got two solid legs, two firm. You're firmly planted in this. Okay, completely 1000% in the right. Roof, overhead shelter under repairman. Aries, employed pioneering spirit. 1 week, 1 month. See, there's something about this inheritance that, wow, it's very, very valuable. Like it's, I feel like it's like it's a piece of property which is valuable in itself. Maybe what's on the property is valuable, but yeah, the house, the dwelling on the property might be some sort of historic land site that's just in need of repair. Um, which I feel might have been used, right, as a thing for this sinister sister try and get to work in her favor. But no, because once it's restored, she knows, and so will they too, and how valuable the place really is. And it's not meant for her. It never was, it never will be. 1 week, 1 month. So, employing the pioneer spirit, like you would plan to fix it up yourself. You would plan to live there and embody the beauty of the place as opposed to what this person has in mind for it. So we've got the art exhibition with security guard and captain. It's card number 7, determining the circumstances. See, determining the circumstances. That's what the captain's doing, and then the security guard. It's on hold until they figure out who's lying and who's not, who's entitled and who's not. Determining the circumstances, 7 days, 7 weeks. So that's in line with 1 week, 1 month, isn't it? A month is 4 weeks. So, but 7 days and 1 week is exactly in line. So it's going to take, I feel like you can take that for that week off. It's probably going to be about a month and a half, and it will be what I'm getting out of that. Okay. Take that week off the third week and put it at 6 weeks. That's the way it's coming through. Okay. Let's get your advice from the Tarot of the Cloisters. It seems to be an extremely important message. Obviously, it's not going to be for everybody. No general messages. For the sign of Gemini. Okay, this is for the karmic clearing. 10 of Wands, ending a burden. This burden is going to come to an end. Karmic clearing is happening in the next 6 weeks. Alpha and Omega. You got Three of Pentacles. See? The Three of Pentacles is three people, three energies collaborating, paying attention to the details. That's what's going on in this financial sector. Paying attention to the details, trying to create something, trying to, I feel they were trying to make money. I think they were trying to throw something into the stock market somehow or trying to sell it. Somebody was paying attention to the details here, okay? And it didn't make it through. But I think it got farther than it should have. They tried to sell it somehow in a financial, like on the stock market somehow. And it would have been really messed up then because it would have been long gone to some, who knows. All right, the overhead view under repairman with the employed pioneer spirit. pioneering, employ pioneering spirit with repairman. Do you not see the irony there? Ten of Swords. This is also an end. The betrayal is found out. It's going to be sorted out, and it's coming to an end in the next 6 weeks. I'm not usually really specific like that either. So your next one is already poking its head out here, or whatever it is, its side, its elbow, whatever, for this art exhibition under the captain with security guard and determining the circumstances. We have strength. Hang on. Okay. Stay strong. You've got this. I hope this message reaches whoever it needs to, because you need this boost. You need to know that it's going to be okay, because I know you're freaking out right now about how this could even happen, but somebody was paying attention. You are watched over. Okay. Fear not. The light is within you. So this is dead ass wrong, whoever this is and what they've done. And it's going to be rectified, okay? Eight of Pentacles. It's being worked on right now, okay? By the captain, the security guard. So Gemini, we close out with this with the it's an angel and um crystal deck. So you get two messages. So thank you so much for being here with Gemini. September 2025, for their highest good, please close this energy out safely and give them the crystal message and angel message they need to take away. There it is. You got how light. Are you drinking enough water? Do you take time to take a bath or go for a swim? Water purifies your body and mind. Hydrate yourself inside and out to maintain fluidity at all levels of consciousness. Detoxify your body, mind, emotions, which makes sense going through a situation like this. Angel of purification. We've got that and karmic clearing to start. I love it. Blessings flow through me like a healing river. I am fluid, I am pure and clear. I take the time I need to relax in a pool or bath. I drink the right amount of water to maintain a healthy body. Well, it was certainly a very informative message. And again, I know it's pretty general, so it's not going to resonate with everybody, but I hope you will take any good advice you can. Remember that liking and subscribing is free. Letting me know in the comments that you would love to show up for a live and interact and ask a question about one of those two topics. Figuring out which one we'd be doing first is also free. Everything is free. So your time isn't, and I'd like to thank you for spending it here with me. Gemini, take care of yourself till I see you again. Bye for now.